The USGA is extremely proud to annually conduct 13 national championships, 10 of which are strictly for amateurs. Conducting national championships is why we were founded in 1894, and it's something we are extremely proud to do to this day. The four-ball format is American golf's basic building block. It provides interaction, camaraderie, and competition that makes golf such a unique and enjoyable game. Four-ball is played by millions of people every day. It's played in regular matches, on road trips, in charitable events, and member guests, not to mention the large number of competitions conducted by our friends at state and regional golf associations and in all 50 states across the country. The U.S. Women's Amateur Four-Ball Championship is open to female golfers who have a handicap index not exceeding 14.4 and who filed their entry by August 5th, 2015. This year we received entries from 331 sides, which translates to 662 players.
Before I discuss course setup, I wanted to briefly explain how players earn a place in the field. There are two ways. The first is through one of our 27 qualifying sites across the country. Those qualifiers are taking place between August of last year and April of this year. The other way is earning an exemption through the World Amateur Golf Ranking. Once on site, 64 sides will play 36 holes of stroke play, and then they will need to beat 5 opponents in match play to become the winners. This format is an ideal complement to the USGA setup philosophy, which has evolved to present more risk-reward options, for example, short and drivable par 4s. In four-ball, every hole in match play has some significant risk-reward component, as the format encourages players to attempt more heroic shots that perhaps they wouldn't consider as an individual competitor. The result is more aggressive golf that is more enjoyable and entertaining for players and spectators alike.
Most people think of Florida being palm trees and beaches, and I'm pleased to say that there's places in Florida just like this that are far removed from palm trees and beaches and all the hustle and bustle, which isn't always the ideal thing for a resort. There are certain resorts where you can go find 5 or 6 fast food restaurants right outside the front door. This isn't one of them. And as I've talked about with some of the USJ staff, until you've been out here late in the evening, into the night, and seen more stars than you've seen in the last 10 years of your life, or been out here early in the morning, or particularly late in the evening at sunset and seen the wildlife come out, you just haven't experienced Florida and you haven't experienced Streamsong. This is truly a world-class facility. Unbelievable golf courses. Last summer we being the Florida State Golf Association, conducted our men's four-ball championship here and just received tremendous reviews from all the players. The golf course holds up. Rachel, you're gonna have a great time setting this golf course up. Sierra, you're gonna speak in a couple minutes. You're gonna have a heck of a time playing on it. But it's a very great test of golf, but also just a wonderful place to be.
You know, Streamsong was a vision back in 2007, 2008, and here we are today hosting one of a precious few number of USGA events that are held on an annual basis. And what an absolute pleasure and privilege it is for us to be able to do that. If I had one question over the course of the past, half decade that I've been asked most about, it's, do you guys want to have a professional golf tournament at Streamsong? Do you want to have, and believe me, there is no shortage of opportunities, whether it's a PGA event, an LPGA event, a Champions Tour event, and steadfastly throughout that process, my response has been, we really do not aspire to host professional golf tournaments at Streamsong. But what we do aspire to do is we do aspire to host golf tournaments, amateur golf tournaments of national significance. And here we are today for the media day to talk about the U.S. women's four-ball. And so it's with great pleasure and pride that we are hosting this, because I do believe that it is advancing the game of golf for women and girls around the country, around the world, who want to become better competitive golfers.
Playing in these events, they test every part of our game, and we're getting to play courses that are challenging but also fair. And I believe that playing in USGA championships prepares our games for the highest levels in golf. I played in the ANA Inspiration a couple weeks ago, and being there made me just realize how similar it is to a USGA championship. There wasn't a whole lot different, just besides the fact that there's a few more galleries out watching us. And USGA, they really set the bar for everyone else to follow.
This championship is designed to challenge players to think their way around the golf course, to use every club in their bag. In addition, it's going to take a great amount of physical and mental endurance to win this championship. With that said, we will name our champions on May 25th, and we certainly hope that we have your support and that you will be here to witness history in the making.